It's a form of Likee TV no message and now but channel so hit at the subscribe and like it some drop in the latest news content about Jabre and also on side to me Akabi na ya Bobra and Simnima eti for summer apple bob and any energy song. Yes, NDC for the book for Papa Panin the ongoing parochial interest IGP Dampare you police service name. Omuchemu say ye Voltarian officers na edu promotion na IGP Dampare abo matrano entwe emwa kra ase ya koyese enkofu bi interest nti na mse IGP Dampare e dey serve o my Ghana na active form say omubuofu pa na mepese ye borum na Yekoti some ya ba de account bian.
But it's kind of ya no hunu until now master cultural say fighting crime has nothing to do with beautification of the and this how the crime fighting crime sika e de koye say adwuma na maybe nka wo ye ni ya nka dabraka ensi what him say nka dabraka ensi because dabraka na I see once yes and nka ensi second time but because and I dey be a friend wasa
yes
now when him say all work without play. Well, ain't at the end of every year, no, move to Sikabi, my police for Eddie or Mweni, no massa. So, why wouldn't you hope 100 cities and so that at least Jack would not become a dog boy? What you say? Dampare by ye, were cancel.
Just got what the
Bisa. So you see, Dampare is a walking contradiction now. And say we need to really investigate that man's background and everything. He's a whole deception on his own, a whole contradiction.
I see.
And those who appointed him are really anytime whether the president or vice president and as a minister, you don't know how angry police personnel become. Really? Become very angry anytime you are praising IGP because they believe that you know there's this suspicion no ma allege say or no feel say and I can say if a particular candidate wins, then his continuation. Now IGP or say one of the things Osuro more and they say obe free.
Dampare.
Oh, Dampare said it. I say adi Osuro pa ni say o free wa o nya obi ti so no emeye manu. You have to investigate the psychology.
Ghana nya obi ati so no.
Say yes, so there's something wrong somewhere.
That we say nya obi
what you say until and then now appointed deputy inspector general of police on TB let you say on TB because Ohunus as a threat. Dampare doesn't want any form of competition, anybody close to him. Okay? Omo PhD in police mun na was sideline omo PhD in police mu party was and
this is tyranny.
If you cannot say yes to him, if you cannot just bow before him, hey.
Daniel police for the Muslim said the other civilian brother. I don't go for come home.
The police near mana air course no dear. Hey, there will be serious implosion. Really? Yeah, but fortunately election now is so close. Now can be a 1 year away, one day and Tiasempa. And near my course officers. Officer be nebisano. Maybe those who are better. The kind of messages I'm getting justify here. Promotions ni binabia omo ebetiasie or be homogeneity. Otherwise, Debbie. Terrible. I'll come back. You need records. You need staff list. Because promotion is a love letter. Send your money.
Yeah.
Will be or promote to another the abro. And now special promotions. Obaku for to me 3 times. Me will be
yes. Hey, and what's your police?
Within in less than 3 years, be on 3 years.
Information you need to move on.
Your lifetime, why you be my stronko? And now, citation, you the BB account, you deserve this special recommendation. You promote to. This man will be to me about 3 times in his lifetime.
Obi our picky sergeant, who are promoting his inspector. The promoting we are not in college.
Amevenku, Amevenku has retired as assistant commissioner. Also retired assistant commissioner. But some of your mates have been promoted.
Yes.
But most of them. Ebisu assistant commissioner.
Yes. And interestingly, go and find out those are refugees or promote. They are from a particular ethnic group. I am saying this on authority. They are from a particular ethnic group.
Tell us.
Most of them are Ibis.
From Voltarian region.
They are from a Voltarian region. Go and find out their names. Amevenku, I was also part of it. Because once I quit and discharged me, I'm supposed to have taken my promotion.
Yes.
Amevenku, Agojo, Dinukura Uwoha. Honoje. A lot of them, they are all Elvis. Chidi, they are all Elvis. I'm telling you, they are all Elvis. Chidi too, he has not promoted him. All of them are Elvis.
Why?
And someone who I see, we should not be afraid of that. The next IGP,
even the appointment of the IGP, and just see a said, why Council of State? Council of State won't in police ni bank. And I feel no could say Papa what to say. They should not be on the advice of the Council of State. They crowd they were very structured, very organized police, National Association of Retired Police Officers. IGPs were. Yet to be it is a constitutional the provision in there.
We must modify
I'll come back to you guys. But I hope say Felix Koku Mausi,
yes.
Oh, okay. I'll say Chiao. Yeah.
More fierceness and lead. Council of State and capture we page 45. Abolish the Council of State and establish a new second chamber of Parliament. Council of State was so almost. Yebekem enfa so bia di se ko no so bone ne di se ko di okromu a umon ka dia ba ko pan kwabra ba Ghana ha what is the Council of State ayabo eda o le ka ba ko pekere mi bone bia ko ba bia ekoso awo o to ase eno ti se ko di o se gifiro but ye hia wo mu ne se eni se change of government ri ba sana and to Tribia Cose, I was said you part yes, police no here massive cleansing. Service and quality. And it's a Nipako or see a frobia ba on my free munina, Bakamun Samono near to me address the problems once and for all. Yes, he addressed it on one day. Or moon blows, as so say some war.
Okay, so Kwabna, come to a name and see for yourself an expensive luxurious mansion put up by Dampare. Oya Juma, TND. Oya Juma, OGP. Maria Adams says, the president himself is a tyrant. So all his appointees from the CG downwards are all tyrants. Anyway, now that popular, so I beg, please come to the studio. Why? All right, so listen to them for friends say Obajine born. Listen to Kumase anyway. Juma Kakra. Yes, you better come. Vivian upon on Facebook says Bobby and the president who has sidelined all the intelligent people in the MPP party. That is why the country is going into a ditch. Okay, all right, so. Gregory Asiedu says there have been if the election is not close. Bernard Adesi says, how have we put tricksters to lead us everywhere? Tricksters. In Kunyankwa, no Muyichire. I'm watching you live from USA, Massachusetts. David Agbanyaga. All right, thank you, David. Then and the police. A mouthful send him. I'll come back. Obia send me a message. Say, Bobie, within the space of 2 years, Dampare has been able to take 1, 2, 3, 4 ASPs out of this figure. 90% of these officers don't have offices. I am part of them. And I don't know this person.
Only office.
Yeah, only office. And I don't.
Sorry, also yeah,
but I don't even know.
He's talking about ACP or what?
You have been on interdiction for 3 years.
Hey.
3 years. Okay, yeah, we're ASP. We're so or ASP.
What he did.
3 years.
3 years.
Interdiction.
This case Jamana or no upon former IGP no na obi allegation bini ade. 3 years interdiction. Now, before even the pro bono, before the parliamentary pro bono, now there were about 19 officers, senior officers, are more crammed in one office. Some of them say interdicted, some
and inspection unit.
Inspection unit.
Now,
the same strategy you use.
Master, go to that inspection unit too and find out who are they.
They are still there. By immediately now, about out to know
Okay, but my minimum SP, talk to me. With this election, are we expecting the police to do a yeoman's job? If not, what happens?
Oh, the question is to me, right?
Yes.
You see, with my experience in operations and other things, one of the things I fear is the recent deployment of the military in part of Volta region and some other places. My boss will tell you here that in 2016 we never deployed any military.
And even before then.
Before that, and yes, we even in 2016 when we deployed, we actually deployed police officers at all the vantage points on the borders, and they were specially trained police officers. My boss is away, and we gave them vehicles. You know what we did? We made them wear UN police uniforms, kind of. Said at least they were a bit different, but they were in UN police uniform, so they were police. And it worked effectively. Now, if you begin to deploy military, then you are bringing back 2020 into the system. I am not one of the people who will say that under no circumstance should the military be part of election. No. My knowledge and expertise tells me that they could be part of the reserve. They could be part of the standby group. They could also be some strategic deployments at certain places where we know that, for instance, around the borders in Burkina Faso and other things, where we know that there's a possibility of insurgents taking advantage of.
I'm obviously breaking it down.
Possible say northern parts, for instance, Burkina Faso border. Possible say terrorists no betima take advantage. Say on the day of election, no, you don't see police deployments and other things. I want to know on betima take advantage. I infiltrate it. In that case, no, we can deploy the military in some of those hotspots. We may also find a way of coming to some kind of good agreement with the police and deploy some limited number of military in areas like Boku for good reasons. Well, I can understand that, but under no circumstance should any military come near any polling station
or
collation center. Whether it's the polling station, collation center, or the whatever, at the regional, or they should never be seen there. And we must come to a consensus and come to agreement that any military officer who is seen at those places should be taken for a criminal.
Really?
Yes. Because we have seen what happened in 2020. And therefore,
ACB Benjamin Agbon.
Yes, any military officer who is spotted or seen at any collation center, polling station, or whatever should be taken as a criminal. Under no circumstance should they be near any of those places. There could be some strategic deployments, but that one should also be discriminatory to the essence, Volta region, no, it must.
But Volta region, what border so?
Fine, it's not for any border so. The Omowo, Cote d'Ivoire, no any border so. What you see? In 2016, what we did was that we deployed around all the country, everywhere from west to east to north. We deployed everywhere, and that one was even police, not military. The military were only on standby to take it up from a certain point when we are unable to do it. And I'm repeating this issue. Say any military officer who is found at the polling station or collation center should be taken as a criminal. And the members of the public should be ready to defend their votes against.
Meaning what?
They should defy them. You see, let me tell you something. Sometimes we are too much of cowards. Okay? People should be able to protect their votes. How many people would a military officer kill? If they kill and others rush on them, they can disarm them. We must come to a point where we say that the military has nothing to do at the polling station, period. And if you are seen there in a military uniform with arms, you must be taken to be a criminal. It's as simple as that. We can do strategic deployments war Burkina Faso border and some other places who say a different thing. But
even with that one, they should not be seen at the polling.
They should
collation
never come
centers.
close to the polling station or collation centers. They should never. It's not part of their mandate to go to those areas.
What about the SWAT team?
The SWAT teams. Now let's put it this way.
Yes.
For me, the SWAT team from national security is unconstitutional.
I see.
It is very unconstitutional, and that is one of the issues that surface in.
It must say someone update TV.